Coffee Tea with Aeson and Natalie. How are you, princess?
I'm warmer than I have been.
Good.
Not gonna lie, I'm excited.
It's an evolution, isn't it?
It is a beautiful thing to have even just an ounce of warmth sitting behind me. I have fire. I have fire. I have heat, and it's lovely.
And I'm going to give
you see me periodically, just like scooting back here. I'm just gaining a little bit of extra warmth. I don't want to casually set myself on fire.
Let's not. Propane.
Let's not do that. So
But also, let me give you another few things I've done. I've took 14 light candles and 2 pots and a bunch of metal junk. Put the 4 underneath it and then stack it up in between the 2 metals and light the 14 light candles, and that produces a good bit of heat. Witches and psychics used to have a lot of candles in their tents for a reason. It kept it warm.
It kept it warm. It kept it very, very warm. So
yeah. And I have faith that you can do this. If my grandmother can raise 8 children in a cave for 2 years while she built her house with the only door as the thing there, then yeah.
I think we'll be okay.
Yeah.
Are we in the path of the coming snowstorm? Probably. Oh, I don't know. Probably. I mean, Aeson yelled at me the other day because I put the word snow on Facebook. He's like, you put that right back where you found it.
Exactly. She shared a picture and I'm like, back, put it back. Back. Send it back.
I don't care how pretty it is. You put it back right where you found it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This weekend,
yes, it's very pretty. Put it back.
It's beautiful in photos.
Yes.
All right. So we have mostly sunny for the rest of the 10 days.
That's what you have?
That's what I have.
I think mine might be different.
Yeah,
because we are in separate areas of the state. So for tomorrow it says light snow. Then it says for Saturday light snow. 40s with light rain and snow all the way up to the 26th for me.
Yeah.
That's a high of 40s, and we're talking lows like 30s to high 20s.
Yeah. Tomorrow, Saturday will be my coldest, so I'm going to be slow roasting me a pork roast.
Nice.
And then, and the problem is we don't have any clouds. We've got mostly sunny. Clouds keep you warmer.
Yeah.
Next Thursday, though, we're going to have a heat wave.
Woo!
49 degrees.
Yeah, it says 42 for me. And rain and snow. Yeah. Shaded, it's like I'm in a garden shed. That's a metal shed. Mm-hmm. In the wintertime, when it gets down to the teens, it's really cold and it's like impossible. It is impossible for me to work in those conditions. Like, not just me physically, like my electronics will not work in those conditions. My cell phone will shut down and be like, no thanks. Why are you trying to make me work? So last year was a really big struggle for me with clients, and I'd just be like, I can do text. I can do texted readings, and that's it. But now I have a little propane heater behind me that I invested money in. So hopefully, that money will come back to me eventually. But this is going to help keep me warm during the winter months so that I can continue to do video and phone call readings and all of that stuff and work on my networks during the wintertime, and I won't have to suffer financially and go and get an actual job.
Right.
Blech.
And that will do very well for you. I've used them and branded them for a while now.
Something happened to my computer. I don't know. I think I'm good now.
You better be.
I think so. I was like, I'm not on fire, so it's good.
Good. Oh, so yeah, weather's going to be fun. It'll be interesting to navigate. We're still working on getting an HVAC system for the house. That didn't happen this year. Maybe it'll happen next year. We had more pressing matters, like a car to buy. So we are still doing the pain and the electric heaters, which I hate, but it'll be okay. These are actually really safe. Matter of fact, even if her oxygen level is not right in that building, it will shut off.
And Jason was like, he's like, you need ventilation. And I was like, so here's the thing. I was like, where the roof is, there's like these little they have like little recesses where it's sitting on the roof. There's like these little like 1/2-inch gaps like every other panel. So I have ventilation in the roof, and then my door has like this little gap in it anyway because I'm running electric out here. So I have ventilation.
Yes.
So
it's more than safe, and it's actually what this is designed for. Actually, the one you got is designed to go camping in.
Yes. Like these are like, it's designed to even be put in your tent. Like they're like, it's tent safe.
Exactly.
And I'm like looking at it. I was like, is it though? Is it though?
Yes. Hey Ricky, how are you?
Hey Ricky.
So this week is a busy week for me.
Yes.
Been a launch week. I think I'm gonna
Yes, it has. You've been very busy.
For everyone to go and take my courses, and I'm gonna throw that link out because we're on some different pages today that haven't seen that. As soon as I can find my little short link. It's been interesting. It's been really interesting. Being an online instructor has been fun.
Hasn't it though? Being an online psychic is fun. It's an interesting journey just in general, you know.
Well, unfortunately for me, I'm kind of like, I've been an online psychic for now 17 years on Keen, 29 years in the business, almost 30.
Yeah, so it's just like another day, another dollar. Like it's nothing different.
I get bored. I go find new networks because I get bored.
I'm still fresh in the network, so I have my favorite network that I love, and I will, and it's one of those things in networks. It takes time to get your name really in there and get like regular people coming back to you, but on the one network that I am on frequently, I really enjoy doing the little video returns. I think that's really fun.
Say it.
Purple Ocean.
Yes.
You can see me on Purple Ocean. I love it because I get to do little video returns, and I think it's fun because you know how animated I am anyway. So it's like I like to be able to like squeeze in an answer in like 3 minutes. And if you have to go over, there's like a little section that you can like text the rest of your message if you do have to go over like that little 3-minute piece or whatever. But I mean, I think it's great. And then I can chit chat with my client afterwards if they have like a follow-up question or two, or if they just want a little bit of extra clarity. I think it's really fun. And you get an answer pretty quickly. I mean, in less than an hour, you get an answer.
Do you know what Purple Ocean's work name was? Natalie.
No, I know that they have,
Purple Ocean's work name was for
I don't.
Yeah, it was Tarot Advisor.
Oh,
Someone told me to go to Canada to PR it, and somebody will be returning to the new Purple Ocean probably within the next few months.
Yay! I do like it. I do like it, and I like that they have Purple Ocean, Purple Garden, and Purple Tides. Like they have those different ones. So it's like on Purple Tides, you can ask one question and get multiple advisors to key in on a response. So it's like one of those things. Like if you ask a question and all 5 of your readers are all coming back telling you a very similar thing, or telling you no, or all telling you yes, then go with the consensus. You know what I mean? It's like you shouldn't be confused after that.
Now, can they take it another step farther and choose one of the 5 to go talk to?
Absolutely, they can. They can.
That's a new product. Purple Tide, is a new product that was just launched. Of course, it's within the family of brands of Ingenio. Yeah. Which, Bean is part of Ingenio, Modern Spiritualist is part of Ingenio. It's all part of that building and that growing. Yes.
Yeah, they're all connected. But I do it, and it's like I like the flexibility that it gives me, because it's like, okay, am I available to give something back in an hour? Yeah, sure. The weather's not awful outside. It's not pelting hail out. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I can do that. Or it's like, oh, what? I might only just do text return today, and I'll log on for a text and, wait for something to come in. And I mean, every day is different. You might have a good day, you might not have a good day, but it all balances out eventually.
Yeah. And eventually next year we'll have you all set up for you doing phone and consistent phone readings, and hopefully, Keen will let you onto their program.
It was like Keen is just like, no, we're full. We're still full. No, we're full. Every other week, I'm like, click. Nope, they're full. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. That's okay.
Even my guides are like, where are you clicking? And I was like, I don't know. They're like, do you not think Aeson would call you and be like, you need to hit apply right this second? I would be like, yeah, I know he would.
Actually, it'll be, do you not think Aeson will call you until your password is Razor72?
Right, exactly. Like, I already have you in the system. Don't even worry about it. This is how it works. You're welcome.
Let me know your new apartment address.
Right, exactly.
We'll get you there.
Yeah. I felt good after vomiting all over you the other night. I'm so sorry. And I know you're just like, I know. You're just spilling it out. I was like, yes, I am. I just need a space to spill.
And it's like, I'm holding space here. Let it all go out. It's like, yeah. Out.
And I was just like, as I'm texting, I was like, this is such a broken record, Natalie. And I was like, I know what needs to be done, but am I able to? No.
Will you be able to? Yes.
Right now, no. And that's okay. There is a reason. I will be patient.
Yeah. So, guys, if you want to buy us coffee, the things are there for you to do that. I've got to start remembering to say that, because this is one of the only shows we use that on.
Yes, please do. It keeps us warm and caffeinated.
Yes. But how have you been, other than, what we talked about, and we're not going to cover on the show because we ain't doing that?
I've been healing from having some nerve blocks put into my lower back area, and I'm still trying to navigate new sensations in my back and kind of figuring out this pain is a different place in my body. So it's like, I know that as you get older, your body just kind of says, fuck it. You know what I mean? And I fully understand that. I'm 38 years old. I'm not exactly like, it's like I'm in my early 20s or anything, but my body seems to be deteriorating at a rate much faster than is actually supposed to happen. So,
well, that happens. And I just shared this, and there's a video up now on my YouTube, guys, called "How Aeson Became a Professional Psychic." And I have seven herniated discs because I'm physically crushed. Um, but it's quite fun. And then what's even funner is when you start taking other medications, it's not related to the back, but does something different. Example,
Yes.
my doctor prescribed me a medication to help my circulation. It's a blood
Hmm.
pressure pill, a vasodilator. Suddenly, I'm feeling
Hey,
my bottom. I had not felt earth. I hadn't felt the floor. I hadn't felt nothing in my feet. 48 hours after taking that medicine, I get out of bed and I am yelling at the top of my lungs. The fucking floor is freezing ass cold. And Joe's looking at me like, this is the middle of winter. Our wood floors are normally cold. What is wrong with you at 6 in the morning for yelling about this? And it took me a minute to clear.
like I have neuropathy. I can't feel most days.
Yeah.
Like, let me introduce you to nerve problems.
Yeah, well. So now
I
Aeson have
have
house
this cool
rules.
thing. Right. I mean, I have this cool thing from where I had my spine surgery, like my cervical spine. For those of you who don't know, I had my whole neck taken apart and put back together again, and that was a great time.
Uh-huh.
But
Ain't doing that.
now, yeah, if I put my arm behind my back like this, like to scratch my back, if I leave it there for more than just a few seconds, I lose all feeling in my arm. Now we're not talking like it goes like numb and tingly. It's like my arm disappears from my brain's like understanding of existence. Like my arm just poof disappears and I can't feel it and I have no control over it at all. And it's not great. I don't enjoy that.
No, it's not great at all. I used to have what I called, and it really is like if I wear a holster, like to have if I take a 9 out or whatever, and I've got it on my side, I used to have that whole blank space there. Like I could not feel if my gun was on my side or not. Yeah,
Yep.
wait till that. Eric, Terror and Massage and Beckley, he got me back to where that actually feels right.
Yeah, I still have, even from my pregnancy, I ended up with like nerve damage along the side of the outside of my thigh, and I still have like really numb spots. And she's 7 years old, so you think that that would have resolved on its own by now? It did not. So it's like I have spots on the side of my thigh where I swear up and down, like you could probably just like you could probably just stab me with a pencil, and I would just look at it and be like, I don't feel that at all.
Yeah. Well, that's what we need to get you down here. And we need to take you over and just lay you down on Eric's table and say, get to work. Eric, get to work. Do you think?
Right. Just get her back, because like I can feel now that a majority of that joint pain is gone.
Uh-huh.
Now I can feel like every single disc in my lower back, and I can feel what it's doing, and I can feel every time my bones are touching each other, and it's not an enjoyable experience. It's like, oh, that click was not a pop. That was a grinding. That feeling in my back. That was bone.
Yeah. So this is the fun of being a psychic, and I find so often we have the same body problems. Like you and Gwen are still what I call baby psychics because you ain't been here a decade. You can't let me know. Yeah, I remember the '90s, but anyway, they both are going through the same thing, and I'm like, girls. You A, have to eat food with energy. You B, have to have a massage therapist. You C, need to do yoga. You D, need to stay away from that, and that.
Yeah.
Like sugar, because it transmits pain signals.
It does. It holds it all in place and keeps it going and feeds it.
Yeah. So, and it's a proven fact, if you eat a candy bar, you will hurt more.
I've done some chiropractic, Brenda, and I do some stretches that I'm allowed to do, given like everything on in my lower back. They're like, you can do this, but do not do that. Like, don't twist, just release kind of movements. But my chiropractor can only do so much because I have so many bulging discs at the moment. So it's one of those, they have to be really they have to really ease me into it. So it's like my sessions are like 10 minutes. And I'm like, I really wish you could do more. But if they go any more than that, I will not be walking out of that office. I will not be walking out of that office.
You need massage therapy, though.
Yeah, I really do.
Yeah. You need
if anyone wants to help support that, book in with me.
Yeah. Well, and then we have to see, because you just applied for state insurance, we have to see what you get with that, because some of those will pay for it. Yep.
Oh, Brenda, you just reminded me. Your video is ready. I just didn't send it to you. I'm going to do that now.
Yeah.
I was like, you just reminded me, because I uploaded it and it said it was going to take an hour. So I was like, all right, I've just completely forgot all about that.
All right. Oh,
so yeah.
But no, it's launch week for me, and so you'll notice, guys, do not freak out. Yes, there's a new Instagram and there is a new Facebook for their branded content for Keen.com. So Aeson Knight at Keen is Aeson Knight at Keen. If you see it, you can follow it, you can share it, all that. Yeah.
She's gonna check it here in a second. I know it.
Yeah, go watch it.
She'll be watching it after the live.
I should watch it in the middle, come in here and ask some backup questions. Come on.
On the commercial play. What else did Natalie have to say to me?
Yes.
Even I'm always excited to see what's gonna fall out of my face in a reading. So.
But no, I thought
because I never know what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
I've had some really random stuff come out, and people are like, wait, what did you just say? And I'll say it again. I'm like, do you know what that means? I'm like, yeah, I know what that means. Like, that's so weird. Because that makes no sense to me. I had a reading a couple weeks ago where I said to someone, I was like, I don't know why they're showing me clams. But like, they're showing me a clam and they keep showing me clams, and I don't know what clams mean. And they're like, we used to go to Clam Beach all the time. I was like, oh my God, okay, that makes total sense, because that made no sense to me whatsoever. I was like, I've never been given clams before as a piece of validation from spirit, but they hit the nail on the head with it, right. So I'm not gonna I'm just like, this is weird.
Yeah. I got a client in that was a mediumship one, and it was just so weird. They didn't want to talk to them. They didn't want to talk about what happened. Granted, they're like 6 months over, so it's kind of like still they're processing, and they're like,
right,
wouldn't even, if you asked about the brother, you asked about the family, it worked fine. But you go to ask about the person doing the call, had nothing to say.
That's wild.
I'm like, really, dude? Why are you being so damn stubborn? He's like, I don't know.
Like, you already showed up, so
yeah. But
what are you doing?
Yeah. Well, the comment I got back is, I ain't telling you shit about her, copper. And I'm like, who uses the damn term copper anymore? This ain't the 1990s.
Right. But if that's the era that they're from, that's what the terminology they're going to use.
Yeah. But no. All right. I think
like
you're interested.
I use the term like suit up buttercup one somebody, and they flipped out and they're like, that is what my dad would say to my mom. And I was like, that's like such a really like old school phrase to say though to somebody, is to like call them buttercup, or use like suit up buttercup, it's gonna be a bumpy ride or whatever. And I was just like, that's so weird that came out of my face, but it made sense at the time. So
yeah. And it's like, really?
Yeah.
Hey, Jason.
Hey. Like, both of us at the same time, we both reacted to Jason coming into the audience.
Yes. Well, he doesn't come in like we need to sit on top. Jason, I'm going to go ahead and ask you, did you see where the Mothman went to Chernobyl and was there like for months before the destruction over there?
What?
Like, there's a whole nother chapter to the Mothman.
You're going to have me links to all of that because I want to know about that.
Yep.
You just finished that last... Oh. Finished the last class of the semester. Woo-hoo-hoo!
Mm-hmm.
Time to celebrate.
Now it's time to do another one. You can go ahead and take a note. You can start early. You know, you got programming, building it out.
Hey, Brenda Bryant.
Yeah.
Jason, send me links and stuff and story bits. You know what I mean?
Will do.
I find weird stuff and I send it to him. And I'm like, listen, you need to talk about this on your podcast. I was like, this is really weird shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, sometimes I come across weird stuff. I'm like, have you seen this? And he's like, no. Well, you should look at that.
Look a little deeper. What I wonder is just how many other cryptos appear up elsewhere, and how many of them are the same. It's just a different interpretation of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, Jason has an amazing podcast. You'll get the details in a little bit.
Teaching 3 new ones this winter. Yay!
Yay!
That's exciting.
Mm-hmm. All right, guys.
I'm excited.
We're going to take a break, and we'll be back.
I do, don't I, Jason?
Hi, I'm Dottie the Psychic, and I'm sure you're wondering why I'm not wearing any makeup. Well, one reason is to irritate my social media manager, Aeson Knight. Hi, Aeson. The other reason is because I like to get to the naked truth about what it means to be a neurodivergent LGBT person with psychic abilities. I've got vlogs, blogs, and podcasts and videos all related to trying to live my best life and helping witches and bitches do the same thing. So, you can check all that out and get a reading from Dottie the Psychic at DOTTIEthepsychic.com. Safe travel and much profit to you.
Do you have a cute pet? We know you do. Each week, Tracy Van chooses from submitted photos a featured reader for her Facebook page and provides a tarot reading. Your adorable pet cat, dog, rabbit, goat, chicken, snake, or more could be her next featured reader. Visit TracyVan.com, TracyVann.com, and click Featured Reader to submit. We look forward to seeing your pet next.
Hey everybody, Lady Gwendolyn here, and I am here to tell you how to get in contact with me and a little bit about what I do. I am the High Priestess that works with shadow work to help you grow and heal. And I work with access bars, Reiki, I do power forms. I'm recently getting into crystal healing, sound therapy as well. So you can go to Lady Gwendolyn Healing, that is LadyGwendolynHealing.com. Book your appointment with me. I do in person, I do over the phone, I do over Zoom. We can do that as well. My main goal is to help you grow and heal, because I've been there, I'm still going through it, and I let my strength help guide you. See you soon.
Hey everybody, Natalie here from The Pendulum's Path. If you are in need of guidance, direction, spiritual connection, healing, or more, you have come to the right place. I have worked as a psychic and a medium for over 3 years, connecting people from all over the world with their loved ones, giving them insight and guidance into their current situations, their past healings, their blockages, and what they need to know in order for them to have a better future. It would be my absolute honor if you would come to my website at www.thependulumspath.com, visit my shop. I have a whole bunch of crystals, oils, balms, mystery boxes, and more. And visit my services. I offer 15-minute, 30-minute, and 60-minute sessions. I also have email readings available if you're not comfortable with the one-on-one session with me, or if you just want to try me out. I encourage you to come visit me at the Pendulum's Path, and let's get you back on the right track today.
Okay, let's bring that up. There we go. Let's see if this is better, honey, because we were getting out of sync.
Weren't we? Maybe that's better.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm hardwired to my internet, so I'm not dealing with any of like that.
No,
Hi,
it's
Hannah. Hi, Hannah.
Hi, Hannah.
Hi, Lisa. I just sent like to all my friends. You got to hit the follow button on my page to get the notifications.
Yes. Yeah. On all of them, you got to make sure to follow her Facebook, her group.
Because I've got all these invites out, and now hit the follow button.
Yeah.
And I'm not that far away from hitting 2,000 followers. Follow button. Get all of the notifications so you can get in on all the freaking goodies the Pendulum's Path has to offer. And speaking of goodies, can I talk about my November special thing that's going on right now so people can get in on that?
Yeah.
So for the month of November, I decided that I was going to be offering up my appreciation of thanks to all of my fans. Hi, Marissa. Sorry, someone's salty that I didn't give her a shout out. Hi, Marissa. I love you so much. So, for the month of November, if you go to my website, www.thependulumspath.com, drop link here in a second because I can see Aeson already like on it. Anyway, if you go there, and you click on the November giveaway, you can purchase a 2-card oracle reading, which comes in the form of a video. It's like a pre-recorded video for me, and it's specifically for every single person. So it's not like just a one reading and everyone gets the same reading. It's specifically for you. View this little video, and then after you purchase that will automatically get you a ticket to enter to win a large mystery box from the Pendulum's Path. Now, for those of you that do not know about my boxes, they contain crystals and candles and oils and balms and all kinds of magical goodies, and they come at they're worth $50 for the large box. So if you want to enter in to win, it's $5.55 for a reading. You will get some spiritual guidance, and you will get your ticket to win. And I will be announcing the winner at the end of November. And I've already got about 17 names now already to put in my hat. So if you want a chance to win, purchase one before the end of November.
Yes. And I'm currently running a 50% off sale on all services. That includes life coaching services with the coupon code GRATITUDE. And you can reach me by going here.
And then all of my friends are just like, and Bella amazing. Yeah. They're like, let's just talk about these mystery boxes, because when you get a box, it's not just you're just getting some crystals. I also put intention into the box. So there are essential oils that are placed into the packaging. There are herbs. There are bay leaves. There are wishes and intentions poured into that box. Not only just the box, but in the crystals themselves. So when you receive it and you open the box, you release, like unleash. That sounds a little harsh because I'm not putting anything negative into these boxes, but it opens up that energy into your space.
Mhm.
It's like my friend, like, I already know when your stuff is in the mail because I can smell it before I've even opened up your package. Like, I know I know when it's yours. So, that's that's all there is. But, I
Yep.
enjoy making them, and
I've
every
been
time I send a box to somebody and they look at the stones that I gave them and they look up what they're for and they're like, that's exactly what I've been needing in my life right now. I'm just like, it's like I chose them intuitively. It's not like I just threw a bunch of random rocks in a box and sent it your way. I specifically choose crystals for you.
Yeah, I've been thinking about doing something interesting. I don't know if I want to yet or not. I've been thinking about doing a mystery reading.
Ooh.
Like a $20 mystery reading. You may get angel cards, you may get oracle, you may get one of the various tarot decks, you may end up getting an astrology chart. Right. I don't know yet, though.
Playing around with new ideas.
No, I'm playing with ideas that seem to work for other people and seeing if it works for me in a different way. Because I'm not keeping the merchandise you do.
I love chocolate shell.
Mm-hmm.
Chocolate shell and ice cream. Sorry. I just saw like chocolate shell and ice cream and I was like, oh, I love that. No. That brings me right back to my childhood too. Brings me right back to my childhood.
Mm-hmm. Well, I can understand the ice cream. Frozen yogurt's better for you. Chocolate shell, as long as it's dark chocolate shell, it's good for you. Sprinkles, no thank you. That's just pain pills. Pain increasing pills.
Pain increasing pills.
Mm-hmm.
Sugar and egg whites.
Yes, sugar.
Dipped cones. Yes. Actually, hold on. The sugar cones that have a piece of chocolate right at the bottom. Mm-hmm. That is the pinnacle. I don't care about the ice cream. I just want to get down to like the little nubbin of chocolate at the bottom of that shell.
Cool.
That's where it's at for me. But that's just me.
Right. Dipsticks. That's what they're called.
Yeah, the little drumsticks. Yeah. Like the little drumsticks has got like the tip is like filled with chocolate. That's where it's at.
That's Lisa, I don't know. That's my
interesting. Huh?
Mint ice cream with caramel salts. With some walnuts.
Yeah, I know, like that would not go together. That's not a flavor that I would put in my face.
Well, add some nuts to it. I think it would be interesting. Like some nice pecans on top. So you have that cool minty flavor with that deep sugary sweetness, and then you have that nutty texture to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although like I mean, it would be like me putting a junior mint in my and then biting into like a caramel at the same time, and I don't think I would enjoy that. And I like putting weird stuff together. Mm-hmm. Hannah's like, oh, I have ice cream in the freezer. Guess what I'm having for dinner tonight with zero shame.
Mm-hmm. Well, and that's another thing is not being shameful over your food and what you eat. Because then that create like that just makes you guilt eat.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I want to pull cards.
Okay, you got a question.
I'm not going to let that meditation that I did go to waste.
There you go. I'll let you take that one.
I don't know why I keep being taken to the rib cage. Does rib cage mean anything, Michelle, when it comes to your son? Don't know why I'm being drawn to the rib cage area. Whether somebody's having like a hard time breathing, they're having like lung infections, there was injury to them or injury to that area. I don't know why they keep bringing me right to the space and showing me his rib cage.
She says no.
Yeah. Okay. So I've got the Four of Swords here, which is a card of peace, and card of peace, and then I've got peace and balance as well that's coming through for him. And also with that comes the Six of Cups or the Six of Cauldrons, which is like offering up gifts, but there's also like releasing of pain. It might be that it's where all of like there's like pain being held in, because the Ten of Wands is coming out saying that there is emotional baggage that needs to be released, and that they're going on a brand new journey. And they're really happy with this journey that they're going on, and the Eight of Shields showing that they're on like they're finding success where they're at. I don't know if you doubt your intuition or if you struggle with your intuition. Don't doubt your intuition when it comes to him. Don't doubt your intuition when it comes to him.
Yeah. She
That's all I'm getting, but it's like I feel like everything. Okay, he had a tattoo there. Okay. I was like everything. It was like he's just like bam, like right on like the chest, right where the rib cage is. Okay, because that's all I was seeing, and then I'm feeling pain, or he was saying pain in that area, so that kind of checks out. Okay, I don't know if there was like an argument, or if you guys butted heads, or if there was just like some sense of like chaos around their life at the end of their passing. May have had to chip or somebody that they were very, very, very close to. And I feel like that maybe they might be owning up to some sense of like their own behavior or taking ownership for their actions. I even feel like there's of like unhappiness in their life, or that like it's almost like it's like I'm being shown dragging a very large rock up a very steep hill. That's what they're showing me. Like life for them was like dragging a very steep rock up a very, very big hill. However, know that they have released themselves, or they are experiencing a sense of release, and they are advising you to let go of like emotional baggage, or work on processing and healing that emotional baggage so that you can get some emotional clarity there. But know that with the Six of Swords, that they and you are going to continue on a journey onto better things and on a better body. But I just feel like it's like it's almost like they're showing me letting go of like that giant, great, big rock. It's like a giant weight that's being carried behind is what I'm seeing, or what I'm being shown.
All right. All right, let's pop over, and I'm going to take Hannah Ellen, 22390. Am I on the right path? Let's take a look here. Okay, so looking at your path overall, we have some celebration going on. There's some times of comfortability. You like to work on yourself a little bit too much. You need to start making some harder decisions. I do feel like there's difficulty on this path, but it's okay. And I feel that things are still evolving. So if you're on the right, are you on the right path? Yes, you are. And that path is for you to continue growing and building there, okay? Right. All right, guys, we read off the questions on this show, not just birthdays.
Hi, Danielle.
All right. You want to take Miss Brenda Brown?
Yes. Yes, you will. You will. Okay, you will. However, you might find things a little bit difficult when it comes to dealing with things with your father, or dealing with the chaos that's going on around you at home. So make sure that you are finding work, okay, with this Three of Pentacles. Make sure that you are finding work that's going to allow you to use your gifts. Okay, allow you to use your gifts. There's going to be definitely some opportunities that are coming up for you, and the energy is there for you to reach out and grab it. It's like I feel like you're going to be facing a little bit more disappointment before you get to where you actually need to be, or exactly where you want to be. But the Moon card is telling you to really trust your intuition in this little journey, and you already know where you're being blocked or where things are going to be an issue for you. So you're already being mindful of like where your responsibilities lie, where your commitments lie, and you'll understand that word commitments when you read your when you look at your video later on. But it's more like making sure that you have all of your commitments taken care of before you venture out the door and actually like set sail on a brand new journey. That makes sense for you?
All right. All right, guys, we want to take a commercial. We'll pick up questions where we're at, and we'll be right back.
Welcome back, Goblins! My name is Jason, and I am the host of the Esoteric Book Club, a podcast that examines titles on the magical, paranormal, the mysterious, and the strange. I release 2 episodes a month in which I review books on esoteric topics, recap news of the weird, and conduct interviews with authors, practitioners, and experiencers. The Esoteric Book Club can be found on every major podcast service or can be streamed directly from esotericbookclub.org.
Hi, I'm Tracy Van. I provide a blended reading consisting of mediumship, psychic, and tarot cards. A reading from me can cover any guidance you need from relationships with your partner or your family, spiritual, financial, any questions you may need clarity on. If you would like to book an appointment with me, check out my website, tracyvann.com. That's TracyVann.com. I have bookings from 15 to 60 minutes you may choose from. That helps if you just have a quick question, need an answer, or if you're looking for a reading in more depth. I'm here to provide the guidance and clarity for you. Let's just figure it out. Bye.
Hi, Techie Joe here. I work with Aeson Knight and some of the best psychics in West Virginia to create amazing live streams and podcasts for the Psychic Coffee Shop Network. Together, we brew up great content discussing news, events, hot topics, and more, all from a psychic perspective. On the Psychic Coffee Shop, we interview amazing authors in the metaphysical realm. Coffee and Tea combines Aeson with Tracy, Dottie, Natalie, or Lady Gwendolyn for the good and the bad of being a psychic. Shameless Self-Promotion with Dottie the Psychic talks to leading and emerging YouTubers and business owners in our community. Mountain Bears brings you the latest in LGBT news and politics. The Psychic That Plans answers the question of, well, how a psychic plans. Plus, we're live on air. We take your comments and your questions, including psychic advice questions. Check out our amazing programming, book an appointment with top psychics, and find out all the wonderful things we have to offer at pcsbnetwork.com today.
Hi, I'm Aeson Knight. I provide tarot readings covering everything from love and relationships to your life questions and your most spiritual answers. And also, I provide a lot of guidance in finances and divorces and all those relationship problems. So, if you'd like to get a reading from me privately, not on air, you can feel free to do so by visiting aesonknight.com and booking your appointment. I also provide on-demand services, so if your life is a little chaotic, you can go ahead and click that call now button there on my site. Great for a quick answer question. All right, guys, back to the show. Enjoy. All right, so I'm gonna do a pickup, and then we'll switch off here. All right, so 9/19, 1980. I know I'm in the right profession, but am I at the facility that I'm meant to be at? So let's take a look here and see. All right, first up, we have the King of Swords here. Sometimes you tend to be a little bit harder on yourself than you need to be. Looking with the Star card here, you're trying to figure out what you're going to do with it. I do feel like someone comes back into the situation, which causes you to question if you're going to stay at this facility or not. I feel you actually move to what you would be something closer to your home to get to the growth you want to be, where you're going to have a lot more fun. I would say that's probably going to be within 8 months.
I was going to say, I'm like, no, you're not at the same facility that you're going to find your home at. No, you're not. But I do feel like there is some sense of promotion or leadership role that you're going to take into or you're going to lean into. And that's going to help you in your journey into a different facility. Like, that's going to make you shine. That's going to be like the one thing that like really sticks out.
Mm-hmm. All right. The next one up is Danetta.
Danielle,
sorry.
Need guidance with guys being stubborn. Yes, I know. Yay! Okay. First of all, Danielle, stop hiding behind a mask. Stop hiding. Stop hiding. Stop hiding. And I love you. Stop hiding. Okay. Allow yourself to actually really come out that you have all the building blocks that you need. You've really started building and developing what it is that you want to manifest, your dream idea of what it is that you want to be and who you want to be and how you want to do it. And you are definitely not done on the chaos and conflict around you at the moment. And at this moment, you might be wondering, like, why is it that every time I take 2 steps forward, I'm going 7 backward? It's okay. Reason, and it's they're telling you to take those step back so that you can kind of reevaluate and reorganize some things. But my darling, you will be experiencing a brand new life come next year. and you're really going to be breaking out of your shell. And what you are going to be doing, because there's going to be so much pressure that awaits you. Okay, but you need to release your emotional anxieties. Okay, and know that your I think it's your Greg, this massive whoops, we went. There we are.
Yeah, there you're back.
Do you know what just happened?
Your internet.
I'm back. I don't know what happened, but Danielle said chaos and conflict. I'll message you. Please do.
Yeah.
Hope that makes sense for you.
Yeah,
being
we've
stubborn
been
is our natural state of being. Yes, it is.
Yeah. Broke up. Yeah. All right. So I'm
it broke up, or we broke up. Like on the screen.
On screen, you broke up. We've been breaking up pretty bad. That's why I just started shifting off
Okay.
as I do one, you do one. All right.
Gotcha.
So Teresa, 4/8/1970. What is this somewhat new relationship I'm in worth pursuing? Well, let's take a look here and say. All right, first up out of the gate, we have the King of Cups here. It's very diplomatic. It's kind of like, yeah, you can take it or not. I feel like it can be very balancing for you. It does bring you opportunities. Looking at it with the Sun card appearing, I think that you will become more center of attention on it than what you currently are. And then we have the Three of Wands here showing you being a little bit adventurous. With that, I would say it's worth pursuing, but I would do it at a chess move pursuit, meaning you make one move, you let the other person make the next move. Until you two either get into checkmate or you take his head off. One of the two, depending on which type of relationship or chess you're wanting to play here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I tap into that as
well?
Yeah. Okay. So I have the card of go the distance. There is the ability to go the distance here, but you're going to make sure that you're making the decisions that are right for you. But I do feel like that there is elements of blessings in this relationship. But Teresa, you need to work on the healing energy of your mother's passing, because that's going to cause some chaos and conflict. You need to step out from behind that pain and really like acknowledge what it is that you need, what you need to address when it comes to your mom's passing, because I feel like that's going to cause chaos and conflict in your relationship in the future if you don't.
All right. We've covered the questions. We're about the top of the hour. So
we
guys,
are, aren't we?
Yeah. So we will see you guys next time, because we switch it up every week. So with that, I want to take a moment and thank our Patreons. Thank you, Beverly Walker, Mika G, Kathy, Mary Winfield, Brenda Bryant, Shannon C, Shannon D, Lady Gwendolyn, Charles Shaw, Dottie the Psychic, Tracy Van, Donna Wyatt, Caitlin Bell, and the Laughing Tree Grove. If you would like to figure out how to support our network, you can go to pcspnetwork.com and click join the Patreon there, and you can be part of the Barista Club. You get special access and special benefits, and of course private content that nowhere else gets. All right, guys, thank you, Natalie, for having tea and coffee with me.
Thanks for having me. Thanks everyone for coming to the show. Appreciate y'all.
All right, guys, have a lovely evening. Good night.
Bye.